coming home the other day, we found the absolute crazy best kids Jeep that I've ever seen. This has needs a cleaning. It looks like it was hardly used and then sat outside for a brief period this fall. Magnetic opening and closing doors. Okay. Mirrors. It's got, I don't know if those work or not, but there's a light bar in the back. It has working headlights and running lights. I'm not sure about the others yet. It looks like there's working fog lights. It has power assisted steering. I cannot believe it has power steering. It is crazy. Dual wheel drive. There's two-wheel drive on this, 2 motors, and working rear lights. Now here's the craziest part. It's got a a working radio with MP3 player, USB player, and micro SD card reader, and auxiliary input with remote controls on the steering wheel. It's got a shifter, forward and drive and park, and a power button, a working horn. This is insane. And then a real opening hood, just like a Jeep. And then in here is the electronics and controls. So looks like one speaker has been removed for some reason. It had actual literal stereo speakers, which is insane. There's a power assisted steering motor. They had taken some of the wires. I'll have to rework it and rewire it, but it looks like for the most part everything's there. There's one battery, but I'll replace it with lithium. I mean, look, the lights are really wired. It's so insane. That is just absolutely the most decked out I've ever seen. And we got it for free. So I'm going to get this restored probably next spring for Michelle. We'll be putting it away for the winter because we got this one for Michelle and Melanie rides it. So now Michelle needs one. Melanie's looking at me. Look, it's got a racing harness. Look at that. That is just so awesome. The seat comes out. I don't know if there's storage behind it yet, but it is really cool. It's got suspension. This is a really, really cool thing. Roll bars. So that was our roadside find for Michelle. We're going to give it a wash out and clean it, and then put it away for spring. And I'll build her some nice lithium-ion battery packs. And we'll have some fun here. It's not all just work on the homestead. We're working on the firewood piles that Chris and I had brought in. And I'm going to pay Chris for the work he had done, his share. Once we get this cut and split and stacked and we know how much it is, he's getting his share of the work that we did, paid by us because we're going to burn it ourselves. That's one that I had brought home. It's mixed. There's stuff that Melanie and I had done, and we got some that Chris and I did over there and there. And all this is from Chris and me. So we hope to get a good share of this pile done today, except for the log splitting because I can't get to it. Take that to your mom, please. I can't get to the log splitter out. We figure we'll bring the log splitter here to the wood rather than taking the wood out there and moving it repeatedly. So it's easier to move when it's split. So I'm going to fire the chainsaw back up. We did all this earlier. And we're going to cut everything that needs cutting and then see what's left. Well, now there's a pile of wood. I don't know, it's at least a full cord, I figure. A little bit more, maybe. We'll find out when we stack it. We got to stack it and check how much it is so we know how much Chris gets for his labor last year. It's not bad. It's about 3 foot tall, but wide. And then this needs to be split. So so we got to free up the log splitter. I'm surprised it's all wet underneath. All of it is all wet. I really thought it would be cured and dry from sitting and ready to burn this year, but it's all wet. I'm disappointed. All wet. But that's it for today. We're all exhausted. None of us is used to working like that now. That's at least a cord. And we got some other logs here and there. That's Chris and mine. Well, that's it right now. There's Big Bird. It has been a beautiful week. T-shirt weather, still, but this is the end. We got some massive hardcore thunder showers coming with extreme high winds. Don't look forward to that. This is the end. We got a lot done this week. I am so happy. I sold my motor scooter. And what else? I sold a David Bradley. And I sold some other things this week. Busy week at the homestead. Wheeling and dealing and moving stuff. Oh, I sold a riding tractor. And we had to recover the mill. The wind ripped it apart. Hopefully it'll stay. I covered the wood as well. And, oh yeah, let me walk out here with you. We covered my 2x4s and weighted it down, so hopefully that'll be fine. We cleaned out this whole back area. That was all kinds of stuff laid out. Before I got injured, I had wanted to finish that back section, and I never got around to it. I keep getting hurt. Weird year. But you can see where stuff was on the ground, and we've cleaned all that up. And I'm going to cut some of those up for firewood. Some of the logs that are around will be cut for firewood. But we've got those boards for the fence line neatly stacked over there, out of the way. Oh, the temperature's dropping. Some of these I'll cut up for firewood, but it's going to get cold, so I don't know what's going to happen next. Some of these are really good, and I'm going to try to roll up onto pallets and 4x4s and get them out of the middle of the yard, because that's where the sawmill was. And that's not where it's going to be now, the new sawmill. So all this has to get out of here. But my rib isn't ready for that. We'll do that another day. But we're getting there. Got the wood pile processed. Feeling good about this week. It was beautiful weather. Got a lot done. I'm going to get out of the rain. It's getting cold. We got a package yesterday and didn't know what it was or who it was from or anything. But I figured I'd share this. It must be an anonymous sender because it's not something we knew was coming. This is a 8-in-1 immune support. Vitamin C, echinacea, turmeric. I know there's a lot of health in that. Zinc, vitamin D3, elderberry, ginger, and garlic. 2 of these. No idea who sent it. There was no note or anything, but whoever did, thank you very much. Oops, somebody's here. That's why the dog's barking. Hey guys, package arrived from, what's this here? DRFX lighting. Dr. FX lighting. Big Amazon box. Little package. This is, let me zoom in a little bit. This is going to be for Melanie. This is a product I'm going to check out and do a full review and field test. Rechargeable bike light with a horn and a rear flasher. Keep Melanie safe when she's out on her new bike. I just want to have a look at it, and then we'll cover it in full detail later on after we've tried it out. So I'm interested to see how this, okay, it's going to strap on like that, I see. There's a separate flasher, which I'm very happy to have. Oh, weird. It's a stretchy. Oh, look at that. It's so simple. Just put it on, loop it around. and put it on your bike. I wonder how durable that's going to be long term. If not, you can always zip tie it. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Flashing light for Melanie for the back of her bike. Let people know she's there. She'll feel safe with that. And then here we have a USB charging cable. And here we have another, it's the same thing, just, wow, that's unique. Boy, I hope that's durable. So the whole thing can be removed and taken in. And there's a bike light with a horn. Woo! Nice. Battery indicator, I like that, right on top. There's bright, low, flashing. What's the horn? Oi! Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow, that'll get somebody's attention. Wow! Boy, that's more like a help me, I'm being attacked. Emergency horn. That'll get somebody's attention. Let me check the specs on this. I'll be right back with you. So this is a 1400 lumen LED light, and it's waterproof. And there's also, I'm going to try this some other time. When you hold the button on the horn for a period of seconds, you can actually change the horn's sound, but I'm going to have hearing protection for that. I don't know what it sounds like on camera, but it is loud. I mean, it hurts loud. Well, I'll be checking this out. We'll be putting it on her bike and reviewing it, and we'll go over all the specs and all the details later. I do like that it's USB rechargeable and quick removable to take in at night, just to preserve its life better and to keep it safe from the elements. I like that. All right, check down for the links below, and I will be following up in about a week or so. See how this thing holds up in real world conditions.